What's going on, Wastelanders? Draco Invictus here with another Fallout 4 build tutorial video. And as you can tell by the time, this one's going to be a short one, but it is a doozy. Let me take a quick moment here and acknowledge all the incredible Fallout 4 builders that have channels on YouTube. Or maybe they just live stream on Twitch or whatever. I appreciate all of you guys. I know that that I was inspired to start posting YouTube videos, and I know that I've inspired at least one or two of you to do videos yourselves, and I just want to thank you guys. But I want to give a shout out to one very special YouTuber who inspired me to make this video. His name is Nasty Bones 3D, and Bones is B-O-N-Z. I will put a link to his channel down in the description. All right, so I was cruising through his channel because he has some great electrical videos, and I'm trying to learn more about dominant and passive fields and getting my lighting game in this game up. So he has some great videos for that. So I was cruising through there, and I saw that he was doing a walkthrough of a Nuka World inspired amusement park on Spectacle Island, which is something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. So I was checking it out, and he has these great little vendor stalls that have these awesome awnings that come over them. And as you know, you can't snap onto the roofs of those awnings up there. Okay, you can't do it. So he had this very ingenious trick of shuffling floors and moving stuff around, and I wouldn't want to do a disservice. His are great. And basically, it creates an awning that sticks out exactly half a floor from the prefab, which is awesome. I probably would have just done it that way. The problem is I'm on my unmodded character. I'm building at Egret Tours, even though I'm here at Sanctuary. I don't want to show off anything, but before I release my showcase video, and because that's for a challenge. So I came up here to Sanctuary, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to play around with this because I don't have a lot of visual space for these vendor stalls. I didn't want the half a floor. I wanted maybe a third of a floor. So I was like, okay, well, how in the hell am I going to do that? So I was inspired by Sanctuary, because then I started remembering back all the times that I've fixed the roofs here in Sanctuary with different build characters over the last 2 years. Hell, I've made a few videos on it. So I was inspired by Nasty Bones and his awning-covered vendor stalls using prefabs and the roofs of Sanctuary. So this is what I built, okay? I got myself a floor mat, a quarter floor, just a regular old shack wall, and a flat shack roof. Now check this out. This is how hard it is. I'm going to mass select. It's not the rug glitch. It is the press and hold mass select tool. Okay, I'm going to come over here, and I positioned the sun so that it was kind of over my shoulder there, because I want the rug. Now, if you wanted less, you could move this back more. Okay, I like it, and I may end up going back to like here. Matter of fact, let's do that. Let's put it back here. And now I want to position the quarter floor so that it's perfectly in alignment with the prefab floor that's right underneath it. I think that's about right. So, but you can see you can move this forward or backward depending on how much you wanted. As long as the rug is sitting on top of the prefab floor, you're good to go. Okay, and I'm going to put this right there. Look at that. Damn, that's perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of all that stuff. Look at that. That looks like Bethesda built that. I mean, because I have the floor joists or the joist running perfectly this way, so it all looks like it's built in. It's up inside the roof section. So that is incredible right there. And when you're dealing with a tight spot, because I've saved this extra space over here, you know, it would normally stick out like this far. So visually, you're still going to see the awning, but it's not going to be as encroaching on other things, which is what I was trying to avoid in the first place. So there you go, Wastelanders. That is how you build a vendor stall with an awning that isn't the perfect half. Now, if I was doing it in a wide open space, I'd probably use Nasty Bones version, because then it makes the vendor stall feel a little bit more important because that awning's sticking out a little bit further. But in my case, I wanted it tucked in there more, so I developed a different technique, which is something that we've been doing for over 2 years. So it's not really that different of a technique. But I was worried that you wouldn't be able to do the mass select on a character-made structure like this prefab. We know that it works on the Bethesda buildings because we can't interact with them, but I wasn't sure how it was going to handle something that I had built, this prefab. So there you go, Wastelanders. Make sure to go check out Nasty Bones 3D. He's a great YouTuber. He's a grandpa. And you know what? That old man taught this old dog at least a couple new tricks. And you will see some of those in upcoming build videos. So make sure to stay tuned for that. But big shout out to him. Go give him some love. Let him know that I sent you over. And until next time, Wastelanders, you take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the greatest day in my life. See ya!